So about we are as you know we are participating in this competition called Thought for Food, and we've come up with a few ideas to actually feed 9 million people by 2050.
Okay.
So one of them being hydroponically grown soybean, because soybean is a good source of protein and also it gives you some carbohydrates, so good energy source as well. So how do you, I mean, think about this idea? Like where could we face problems, or what are the plus points for for this idea?
What are the locations you are planning to cultivate these in?
uh, we would we would have a semi-urban like tier 2 tier 3 towns, as well as rural area cultivation, but we have got different plans for either.
Right. And second thing would be whether you are planning to give away or conduct sort of contract farmings, in the sense the actual farmers would get into this, or whether you would be doing it on your own, maybe at a school, college, institutional level or so.
So it'll be probably giving employment to the farmer's family. We won't ask the farmer to give up his land.
Right.
Rather, we will take up land which is given for construction, for infrastructure development, and use those buildings for, I mean, multiple floors in the same
Right.
building for cultivation of soybean.
Fine. Then if that is going to be the case, you need to be also aware or rather concerned about whether these many town structures exist in the urban or rather semi-urban and rural area which you are going to primarily focus upon. Whether this sort of infrastructure or this sort of buildings, I would say, whether they exist as of now, and whether there is a likelihood of they coming up in the near future in the vicinity or the locations which you are going to finalize.
Yeah, it will, because by 2050 that's how things are going to be. So, like looking forward into the future, that's how development will, rapidly increase.
But why are you so transfixed about having a multi-layer farming of soybean at all? Why not actually? I mean, if the rate at which there is a progress happening in the agricultural sector, you could rather very well make use of the land itself to cultivate soybean and ensure that the yield is higher.
But soil
Maybe
needs.
But soybean being a legume,
Yeah.
actually that would also ensure that the soil is enriched every time a new crop is cultivated.
So what we are doing hydroponically is, and in addition to what is happening in the horizontal farming.
Right.
So we are using that as.
But
as
horizontal farming will continue with other cash crops, whether it be wheat, rice, and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
So you are trying to complement them by growing soybean hydroponically.
Yeah.
But that's what my contention is. Instead of going along with this, why are you not ensuring that that is also cultivated on the land itself? Because it has a short growth time, right? So and also additionally, being a legume, it would actually enrich the soil because of the nitrogen fixing abilities.
Yeah.
So it would rather work in a dual or triple manner. That first thing is your purpose of cultivating soybean would be accomplished. Second thing would be the soil enrichment would also take place for the next crop to be cultivated, which would actually ensure that it would be of a better quality.
But we are losing a major resource, which is water in this case, wherein we have about 75% reduction of water usage and we're doing it hydroponically. So that is one major resource for.
Precisely, if that can be ensured, that if water is being saved to an extent of 75% hydroponically, why not the same technology can be applied on the land itself?
So basically, we pondered upon this point. Firstly, you talked about utilization of space, which is already existing. The current growth or the current rate at which urbanization is happening is very quick. So considering at that pace, we won't be having a more cultivable land or fertile land available in near future or by 2015. This is the assumption which we are working on. That's why the multi-layer farming comes into the picture. And secondly, we talked about water. Why not water can be used in the conventional farming? Because when you talk about hydroponics or when we talk about vertical farming, the water is used, it is spreaded via atomizers. So it is more or less in a control situation, wherein when you talk about conventional farming, you don't have that control because there is vaporization, there would be evaporation of water. But when there is vertical farming, this is not the case.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.